Hey y'all, and good evening, and welcome back to the channel, my friends. I've come up to Glendale this evening. It's Friday evening, but I did not start out down here. I started out down in Wyoming at Oak Park, where I unbelievably caught 2 trains down there, and I caught a 3rd one just down the way back at Mulberry Street Crossing. That was a Norfolk Southern train. Big long one, had over 700 axles. And then I went over to Laughlin to catch C700 CSX coal train headed from Neal, Pennsylvania down to Georgia for Georgia Power and Light. Now I've come up to Glendale where I'm going to try to catch my 5th train. We have a green over there, as you can see, on Main 2. Now, it's been a while since it went green, but it takes a while for those trains to get up here. They have all signal indications to leave the yard, though. I'm going to leave the yard. They got to get through all that stuff, and then they'll be here. So whether it's CSX or Norfolk Southern, we're going to find out. But anyways, we got a train coming, and once it gets here, I'll get the video rolling, everybody. So stay tuned. All right, everybody, good evening from Oak Park down here in Wyoming. It's Friday evening. Keep thinking it's Saturday, but it is indeed Friday. It's nice and windy out here right now. About 80 degrees. Feels good. We got a train coming. He is probably on Main. Woo! He's on 1 here. Auto racks are loaded. I think this is the auto rack train that goes to Selkirk, New York, or goes to Massachusetts. That I cannot remember. Got the wind blowing. Blowing dust and dirt in my eyes here. I think that Autorax said King Sminkter. Whatever. Now, there was another green on 2. Alrighty-o, folks, there they go. Hopefully that is an opening to more trains this evening, because that's what we're doing. Alright, everybody, stay tuned for me. Alright, everybody. We got another train. Looks like another CSX, actually. I would be darned if he's coming up right behind this guy, but it looks like he's on Main 2. Yeah, he is. That's okay. Here it comes. I'm 0 for 2, 2-0 for Horse Absolutes here. Standing on a gravel pile. Looks like we got a shorty here. That's all right. Sheetrock. Here's the hoping we get some more. It is Friday night, so who knows what's going to happen here. There they go. They're going to hit the defect detector any moment here. Look at that. A beautiful evening here in Wyoming. For sure. All right, everybody. Keep it right here. Whatever. Gates have went down here. I was making my way over to Lockland because I heard a coal train over there call out somewhere. Not sure where, but they must have had a lunar. Oh, of course you're gonna pull right in my shot. Please don't. All right. Time to be on the Newcastle District tonight. Norfolk Southern and northbound. Looks like we're gonna have a DPU, maybe. You gotta see a headlight. DPU coming through. Good train here. We got a long one. Probably unsure of the axle count. I see the end. Alrighty folks, there they go. There they go folks. Must have got a lunar. Oh well. Let's go up to Glendale, see what we get into. Alright everybody. I heard something moving down here, so I came down here. Don't know if it's the Coltrane. It looks like it is Coltrane. This would be C700 if anything. Coming down the line. Let's zoom in a little bit. Maybe. There it is. Gates are going down. No runners. There's no traffic right now. But sometimes there's people that go around the gates completely. YN2 paint scheme in the beginning, and if I could find a scent of coal, like cologne, I would totally buy it. Because I love the smell of coal. Funny thing is the same same Coltrane that I've caught here last weekend. C700 Georgian Power and Light, comes from Mule, Pennsylvania, goes down to somewhere in Georgia. Seems like he's slowing down a little bit. Sounds like we got another train coming, but I'm on the wrong side here. I don't know, that could be this guy blowing down like City Center and or Arlington Heights. Arlington Heights, so we'll get to those crossings before we'll get to City Center. There's like one or two in Arlington Heights, I think. coming through, man. All right. Nothing like a coal train. All right. He's done passed. The gates have gone up. Oh, Ryan, your boy Ryan over there. I think that's Ryan. Yeah, that's Ryan. Anyways, that was pretty cool. Stay tuned for more, folks. We are not done. All right, everybody. Like I said, we did green on 2. Here comes the train. He is taking his sweet time getting up here. Let's zoom in. Ain't nothing but a light. Not sure what it is. We're going to find out what it is momentarily. But this will be the final train of the evening for myself. I will be headed home here in a little bit after this train to get a good night's rest. Chill out for a little bit. Chill out for a little bit, then get a good night's rest. So I want to point out how hard, man, it sounds like he's really working hard. You guys can't see nothing but a bright old light down there, but listen to that. That thing is working hard. Working hard, just waiting for it to get up here. Man, they're going slow. They're heavy. I wonder what they are. All right, folks. Took them a couple minutes to get up here, but they're coming. They're right over there. You can see the light. You can hear how hard they're working. This better not be one of them one locomotive wonders. This thing is working. Listen to that. Cool. It's an old car. There's some old cars on here. All these grainers are full. Wonder what they're full of. But this thing is a huge train. 470 axles, 100-something cars. Can't tell me there's not a DPU on this sucker. This thing is heavy. I mean, the ground is vibrating under my feet. The fence is vibrating that's next to me. I got my hand on it. I can feel that. Oh, here's the mixed manifest behind it. Steel coils, grainer, another grainer, center beam flat cars. Tank car is full of something. Springs are compressed on these tank cars. They're not placarded though. There's nothing on them. That's food stuff. Joists. There they go. One locomotive wonder here. Alright folks, I want to thank you guys for joining me on this one and hanging out with me tonight. I really do appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to go ahead and close this one out, everybody. Alright, my friends, we'll see you in a bit. Alrighty folks, I said I was going to leave, but there is another train coming. He's going to be running about as slow as the last guy. I'm going to turn my camera light off until that locomotive passes, and then I'll turn it back on. He's going to be running as slow as the last guy, but he probably doesn't have one locomotive. He's probably got more than one. Now granted, I'm down now at the cut section, just about between on the border of Glendale and Woodlawn here, because I heard this guy blow as soon as I could hear him. What do we got here? We got 61C. Most likely 61C. 61C goes back to Middletown? No, it's not Middletown. It's somewhere up in like Calumet City, I think. Yeah, it's Calumet City. They get big steel slabs from another I think it actually is a Cleveland Cliffs facility, a Cliffs steel mill, and they go down to Irondale, Alabama with them. He's starting to pick up some speed. Looks like he got a signal. Maybe they're going to cross somebody over at Stockton. Excuse me. Came out of nowhere. Excuse me. Yeah, this is definitely the final train. No matter what, I'm going home. I'm exhausted. It's been a good day. I went to the Cincinnati Symphony Orchestra earlier this morning. Mrs. Boats, my mom, my dear mother. Listened to Beethoven's Third. Watched that performed by the CSO. That was really cool. Man, I wish I could get back there more often to Cincinnati Music Hall. If you've been to Cincinnati Music Hall, for those of you that live around here, you've been there. Man, it is a cool place. Now, like I said, you need to come. If you're not in Cincinnati and you're planning on coming, that should be one of your stops to see a performance. You will not regret it. The acoustics in that place are unbelievable. I'll post some pictures up with at the end of my video of those today, just so you guys can see them. Some of you that are on my Facebook have definitely seen the pictures of Music Hall already, the inside anyways. Ooh, sound like a bearing is bad on one of those Gons. So those big steel slabs that they take down there, they'll roll into those steel coils. So I'm not sure whether they come back up here or what happens, or where they go, if they go overseas, who knows. All right, folks, there is the end. Old Freddy flashing off into the night, and no matter what, that is going to do it for me. All right, folks, there they go. I'm out of here. Thanks for joining me. See you in a bit. All right, folks, I want to thank you for joining me today trackside and this evening. But man, that was one gigantic train, was it not? That was huge. One locomotive, one had almost 500 axles. One locomotive, that's incredible. I can't believe they would just basically beat the crap out of a locomotive. But I guess they could take it, so whatever. But it's been a pretty good evening here, but I'm ready to get home. I'm pretty tired. I'm ready to kind of turn in for the night, relax, and get a good night's sleep, you know what I'm saying? All that wonderful stuff. So folks, I'm gonna go ahead and close this one out, my friends. So like, comment, subscribe, share if you haven't done so already. All right, hit that little alert button for me. You'll get all the notifications for when I post. And if you have more time, please watch another video. Every video you watch really helps my channel, including the ones on the playlist, like this one's going to go on Glendale and night trains and all that stuff. But doesn't matter. I'm out of here, folks. I really appreciate it. And until we meet again out here on the rails, have a great night.